On this auspicious occasion of the centenary, I would like to say a few words about our founder, T.V. Sundaramayangar, and about my father, whose centenary we are celebrating today. T.V. Sundaramayangar laid the foundation for the values, the principles, and hard work and integrity that TVS is known for. In fact, all of us have grown up believing that the initials TVS stood for trust, values, and service. அதாவது ட்ரஸ்ட்னா நம்பிக்கை நம்பிக்கை வாடிக்கையாளர்களோட தொழிலாளிகளோட சமுதாயத்தோட trust with everybody, all stakeholders. Values also means both the value for money as well as the values by which we live and service to the customer who came first in our business. My father, Cheema, as he was fondly known, was a great visionary. Both in terms of technology, but even more importantly in terms of scale. He saw the potential of India far before people recognized it. When he started Padi, everybody was talking about 5 acres or 10 acres. He bought 300 acres. In fact, people said, is he really gone out of his mind? And so today Padi is not only overflowing, and he said it at that time, we will have to set up factories in all other places in Tamil Nadu and outside. And today that is true. We are in many parts of Tamil Nadu and many states outside. Similarly, when he bought land in Hosur, he bought land again 275 acres. He asked for a license to make 60,000 a year, and the total moped sales in India was 43,000 a year. And when they said, where are you going to do it? He said, you are Mr. Zero. 60,000 is not what I want. I want 6 lakhs. But ultimately, today, we make up almost 40 lakh two-wheelers in TVS today. So, there's a pioneer in industrialization, Tamil Nadu. He is known for industry, he is known for his vision. But I do believe a man is really made up of his human qualities. He was a great humanist and great compassion for people. In those days, salary was 60 rupees a month, and in 1960. And he said, where will these people eat? So he set up a canteen which was practically free with unlimited meals. He said the meal that the employee has in the factory must take care of his entire day's nutritional requirements. And not only that, you must give him a packet of snacks. So children will be waiting at home, saying, Appa enna kondu vara. So everybody was given a packet to take back home. And in Madurai, when he was service manager, he established a full-time TVS hospital for a service auto dealership company. And when he came to Chennai, he set up a full-fledged medical center. Even long before ESI, it provided free medical service to employees and all families also. So that is really what made him so beloved, so fondly he was known as Cheema. அந்த காலத்தில் சொல்லுவாங்க சீமான் என்ற சீமா இருக்காரா இங்கே ஃபேக்ட்ரி நடத்துகிறாரா அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. He was not seen to be an employer, but really as a father figure in the family. எல்லார் வீட்லையும் ஒரு படம் இருக்கும். People keep a picture and used to light a lamp for it. Therefore, it was in this quality that endeared him mostly to people and to me. And it is therefore in his memory that we set up Srinivasan Services Trust, which works in over 2,500 villages, 2,000 of them in Tamil Nadu, serving over 16 lakh people, 1.6 million people. This year, last year in December, our Honorable Chief Minister inaugurated the Hon'ble School Foundation for the development of 38,000 schools with 50 lakh students. He honored me, and thankful to him, for nominating me as chairman of Number School Foundation. Upon Srinivasan Services Trust, we have spent over 40 crores in the last 10 years in schools alone, in upgrading and maintaining schools all over Tamil Nadu. And now we have committed that in the next 3 years, we will spend another 20 crores towards Number School Foundation. But mostly I thank the Chief Minister because even to serve, you need to be given the opportunity. It is a great honor and opportunity that I have had to serve the people of Tamil Nadu. But finally, the most important aspect of my father was dignity of labor. He made me work every summer after high school till I finished engineering in Madurai in a very cool climate of 42 degrees centigrade under the car and truck as an assistant mechanic, not as a manager, not as a management training. Kaki போட்டு assistant manager வண்டி கட்டியில படுத்து engine oil மாத்தி gearbox repair, engine repair, and we had to do all the jobs. It really taught me that no job is beneath your dignity. Every job has dignity, and you should respect all people. It really laid the foundation for me to understand people, understand the working class, and be one of them. தோளுக்கு தோள் கொடுத்து உதவணும் தவிர வந்து நம்ம உத்தரவு கொடுத்து order people around and get work done is not the right way. I imbibed the principles of hard work, discipline, and most importantly, exactness. செய்வன திருந்தச் செய். அதை வந்து எங்கள் அப்பா சொல்லி கொடுத்தார். I'm happy that today my children have also followed the footsteps and of the TVS tradition. And my daughter, Dr. Lakshmi Venu, has taken leadership of the Sundaram Clayton Foundry and is also working with my wife Mallika in TAFE, the tractors business. Sudarshan has worked hard, has done extraordinarily well in taking TVS Motor to great heights.
Let us begin by saluting the great visionary TV Sundaram Iyengar, without whom all this is not possible. Now we are in the third generation, and they've kept up that legacy so well that even after hundreds of years, TVS is still known to be what it is. Can you believe me if I say he studied in an ordinary school in Tamil medium, and he has achieved so much? He had very few friends. He always liked to be left by himself, a voracious reader. And you know what are the things he used to read regularly? Science fictions and technical bulletins and papers. These were the only pastime. And strangely, do you know who were his role models? My friend, do you know? Difficult to believe. The great Krishnamachari, T.T. Krishnamachari is one, and the daredevil Ramnath Goenka, and the great socialist George Fernandez, and the communist P. Ramamurthy. இவங்கள 4 பேர்த்தையும் வச்சுட்டு இவ்வளவு வளர்ந்துருக்கிறாருன்னா அதுக்காகவே கைதட்டலாம். Amazing. Amazing. Isn't it very amazing? A socialist, a communist, a daredevil, and the TTK. Every small thing he will consult all these 4. And above all, as you know, he was a great visionary. I think he came ahead of his times. And he thought ahead of his times. Otherwise, how can you explain all this development? He never gambled. He never gambled in business, but he took risks. But all were calculated risks, and all risks were covered. So that was his greatness. And I wish this meeting is held with 2,000 students before me, so that the present generation should know how they all came up in life. He had an eye for details and a passion for excellence. Professional to the core. Business decisions were taken only for business reasons, and nothing else mattered for him. And after all, I was surprised to know from Mr. Venu he was only a service engineer. And as he said, the then Chief Minister Kamaraj gave him 200 acres at Padi. And in 4 years, 4 companies, Wheels India, Sundaram Clayton, Brakes India, Locust TVS, 4 mighty organizations in 4 years by a service engineer. Then you can understand the business acumen of that person. How could he do all this? Amazing indeed. And of course, the one thing that we have to remember him forever is the revolution he made in two-wheelers. He said, there will be a time when you won't see bicycles on the road, you will only see my two-wheelers. And he told Mr. Venu and his team to prepare a project report, and they prepared it and went and showed him. He said, you guys have not predicted the future properly. Imagine in a fire for bigger things. And he asked them to prepare the report again, and that's how we have the two-wheelers today. And as he said, today, do we see a bicycle in the road? Hardly we see. All we see is only two-wheelers. That was his vision. And imagine his times in the 60s. What was India then? When he did all this, no big technical education available, no technology was available, the license permit Raj was at its peak, and no resource bankers were not willing to finance, and the share trading or market, whatever you call, was never not known even, no awareness whatsoever, and no guidance. And but then Mr. Srinivasan never gave excuses. Normally, what do we say? I want to do a lot of things, but times are not to my favor. Mr. Srinivasan never for once said anything like that. He ventured, he dared and ventured, and he achieved all these things. He never gave excuses. This is what the modern day youth have to know, because the times today are very different. If Mr. Srinivasan were to be in our midst today, what would have been the kind of development he would have done? Just imagine. Everything is available for the modern day youth, but they give excuses. Can you believe T.S. Srinivasan, coming from a traditional family, believed in social justice? He was very progressive. He had faith in God, but never was he religious. He had faith in God, but he was never religious. He never believed in all that went in the name of religion. He had a very progressive outlook. Then he had a tremendous social concern. அதை வேணு அவர்களே சொன்னார்கள். அவருடைய ஃபேக்டரியில் கேன்டீனில் 70 பைசாவுக்கு உணவு தந்தார்கள். Unlimited meals for 70 paise, and they can take home also. அந்த அளவுக்கு அவருக்கு அந்த மனிதநேய பண்புகள் இருந்தது. The kind of energy, enterprise, enthusiasm and excellence that was found in Srinivasan is not seen today in the present day youth. இப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு மனிதருடைய நூற்றாண்டு விழாவை கொண்டாட நாம் கூடியிருக்கின்றோம். This celebration, Mr. Venu, is not limited to your family. இது தமிழகம் முழுவதும் கொண்டாடப்பட வேண்டிய ஒன்று என்று நான் உறுதியாக சொல்லுவேன். ஆகவே இப்படிப்பட்ட ரோல் மாடல்ஸ் we need. I only wish the government brings out a book about the great entrepreneurs of Tamil Nadu and gives it to the management schools and others so that let people know. Don't give excuse. இன்னும் சில பேர்களை என்னால் சொல்ல முடியும். The contemporaries of T.S. Srinivasan, who again never gave excuse, but fought against all odds and established themselves and the state. அப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு மாமனிதனுக்கு அஞ்சலி செலுத்த நாம் கூடியிருக்கின்றோம்.